Teacher, discuss our ideas with the person next to you. The MF sitting next to me. Parents, make sure you put some money aside for the future. The future. Do you remember how Tinkerbell would nearly die every time she didn't get enough attention? That's how women are. Girls when their shoes don't match the rest of the outfit. Have a good day at work, sweetie. The Human Centipede DVD. Me, opens 2 tabs on the school PC. The spider inside the PC. When you're home alone and someone uses your driveway to turn around. When your simple-minded friend is being too hasty. Let's not be too hasty, my simple-minded friend. When everyone started having sex at like 16, but I started at 21. Me. Start of the month. End of the month. I would never be a simp. My cat saying meow. At your service my queen. Me as a kid trying No More Tears shampoo. Record scratch, freeze frame, yup that's me and my babushka. You're probably wondering how we ended up with a tank. When she tells you to come over and smash, but you get the wrong idea. My friends talking about quantum physics me. Sleep is just a time machine to breakfast, my dudes. I never needed. Bitches. Artem losing. That one Russian dude Sukablat, we win by using Big Puska everyone Big Puska. I remember when I used to look like that guy. Hard to swallow pills. The employee you are screaming at does not make the rules. Someone, write your name in reverse that is your demon name. Kid name Gibson. Brushing your teeth in the shower feels so fucking good you can get as sloppy as you want in there. This is how it feels to go toothpaste crazy in the shower. When you're getting your pizza and you don't want the cat to escape out the door. When your ear is clogged but you burp a big one and now you can hear again. The song has restored my strength. Marvel fans when they scan a random quarter code in their city, but instead of a fun meter Easter egg, they get doxxed, and their phone stops working. Me explaining to grown adults what an implosion means. It is explosion just backwards. Now we can finally feel represented. Yes, that's literally me. Hacker telling me my account password. Me who forgot that password. Thank you. Me confronting my sperm cells in the afterlife. When it's almost the nicest time of year, but you already know you'll be too broke with gas and other obligations to really enjoy it. Fuck you summer. Sports fans, why didn't they do this or that? I would have done this if I was them. Also sports fans. During a nuclear explosion, there is a certain distance of the radius where all the frozen supermarket pizzas are cooked to perfection. Do not consume if seal is broken. Holy shit guys Zealand. We finally found Old Zealand. Me goes out for one night. Me for the next 3 weeks while I recharge my social battery. If the British landed on the moon first. British Museum. Cheap circumcisions are probably rip-offs. Stop. I'm willing to watch more unskippable ladies. That means creators get paid more, right? YouTube. My parents, come on kids, it will be a fun road trip. The road trip. Guys literally only want one thing and it's fucking disgusting. The Elder Scrolls 6th. I knew crows were smart, but this one is actually dipping his nuggets. When it's your turn to play music and they say, put on whatever you want. Finally confess undying love to crush. Huh. Best I can do is ooh. Huh. You smell so good, what is the secret? The secret. Spider-Man body wash. Unsure if this teacher has a quest for me. Or if I should do that side quest at the door. Nobody. How TikTokers use point of view. Point of view, you're in the World Trade Center. I want to buy all of your puppies. All of them. Crueler, they are not for sale. But you're welcome to adopt. Laziness. Random motivation at 2 in the morning. More laziness. When your friend make a really funny dark joke, but your crush finds it offensive. They don't know I'm carrying the blue-eyed gene. Point of view, you are food in microwave. I like summers. I prefer winters. 5. Suggest one cause of deforestation. This paper. The teacher. Listen here, you little shit. Me, come on bro, it's nothing, you don't have to tell mom. My brother. When your life has been going well for far too long. Men should get more hugs and compliments. Yes. Exactly. Thank you. So let's give them hugs and compliments. Why are you gay? My mom pissed at the person who kept using her expensive shampoos. 6-year-old me making potions in the bathroom. Google employee who fell in love with some chatbot. Society with more than enough worries already. What breed of dog do you have? Bloodborne boss. What if we swam and kissed? In the Chernobyl radioactive pool. We are going to be a girl. Bruh, we are in a car exhaust. Soldiers in war movies, after they told the protagonist about their family. My time has come. This is the ideal footwear configuration. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. Girls, boys want only one thing and it's fucking disgusting. Boys, girls want money and nothing else. What they both actually want. Bus drivers when they see each other. Pilots when they see each other. How to make money. Work. The burglar who broke in. Me finally having an excuse to kill a man. Final year project. Mechanical engineers. Electrical engineers. Software engineers. Taking a shit before your shower. Taking a shit after your shower. Ernie checks if Bert is already sleeping to put the popcorn in the microwave, so Bernie will wake up thinking that the Vietcongs are taking over the camp. Me an introvert when the waiter messes up my order. This is something else. Never mind. I'll eat it anyway. Summer fans be like. I love killing 5 of these a day. Gangnam Style. Every other Korean pop song ever. Teacher, don't write on the desk. Kids at the back. Physical education teachers, when you tell them you are not able to do some activities. If you don't make it, I'll be sure your remains at least get back home. Furific fuck. I'm very lonely. Try dating app, again. Fill out whole profile. Buy premium membership, maybe that will help. Still get no matches, just $30 poorer. I live in 2 houses. Because my parents are divorced. I have Asperger's. Actually it's just autism spectrum disorder. I'm patient. Nurse, sorry for the wait. Me, it's fine. I'm patient. Nurse. Me. A distinguished gentleman and an absolute villain plotting world domination. I bet he's talking to other girls. How to get rich without doing anything. When you pour your heart out and they reply with okay. You ever look in the mirror for too long and start thinking like, damn, I'm really a human being. I'm really in this bitch. Teenage girls with no personality. Nose piercing. They're much better. 5-year-old me killing ants mercilessly. Brokey's 25 years old me following ants. Where food? When I was a kid I asked my mom about Revelations in 2012. To put me at ease, my mom said only God knows when the world is going to end, so every day I would wake up and say to myself the world will end today. Which meant if God was going to do it then, he couldn't anymore, since he was not the only one who knew it would be that day. Yeah, this is big brain time. Man who won't change toilet paper roll. Unlikely to change himself. My older brother telling me about Herobrine. 10-year-old me. Fries and ketchup. Me eating rice with ketchup. Oh. Did you come here to see Cynthia in a bathing suit? Me. Yes, I'm pretty despicable. When you finally realize the neighbor's kid probably acted like that because his parents were neglectful and he wanted attention. Chemistry teachers wearing gloves and masks. Meanwhile, physics teachers. See Steve rushing in like this is why I said your team was boned. Psychopaths. Serial killers. People who don't keep the volume on multiples of 5. Me too bag, me too. Heavy and awkward. No mayonnaise please, I do not want to gain weight. Girl, wow you're so nice, I wish I had a boyfriend like you. Me. See how the heart is all nice and chopped up. Someone. Stop him. He's stealing non-fungible tokens. College. Depression and debt. What is this? Dads when their daughter does something wrong. Oh dear, oh dear. Gorgeous. Dads when their son does something wrong. You are accused of anti-Soviet behavior. The court finds you guilty and sentences you to be shot. My mom calling me from my room. Me saying, what? My mom. I'll ignore that. Every dude holding their pee. A random tree outside. Ordering at Starbucks. NOOOO. Real men only drink plain black coffee. One pink drink please. Nobody, hentai protagonists. Thou shalt love the tentacle. Me happy that I'm not addicted to any hard drugs, alcohol or nicotine products. My brain's severe caffeine dependence. Told my stepson to clean his room and walked in on him recording a diss track about me called You Not My Real Daddy. Earth's magnetic field. Earth size. Conspiracy theorists, I did some research and was blown away by the evidence. These are stronger than my will to live. When you win an argument against mom and she starts crying. I've won. But at what cost? But first, a word from our spawn. Skip. Me when I see another horror game directed toward children with focus on its shitty lore. Oh that's real nice. American football players putting on their equipment. Meanwhile rugby players. My dad describing the fish he caught the other day. When your mom promised to stop at McDonald's but drives right past it. When your friend leaves you with his other friend that you barely know so you can acquaint with each other. I believed in God as a kid because I always felt so moved during worship songs at my mega church, and then I went to a One Direction concert and felt the same thing and realized I just like live music. When you cook your food to the perfect temperature but burn your tongue on the first bite and you can't taste the rest of the meal. Game has main storyline that took ages to write. Me doing the side quests. Teacher, the test isn't going to be that hard. The test, which anime is this from? Me, can we eat at home? Mom, no, there's food at McDonald's. Food at McDonald's. My mom, can you pause that game? Me, no, could you pause the radio when you were a kid? My mom. You dare use my own spells against me, Potter. Introverts while thinking. Introverts while expressing. Relax, you won't even remember that after a while. Me after 3 years remembering everything. Black actors, when asked to be in a horror movie, knowing it will be the easiest money of their lives. When you are a 4-year-old aimlessly playing, then self-consciousness hits you like anime characters. Yelling your attack move doesn't make you more powerful. When you're a fast walker and you're stuck behind a slow walker. I'm in the emergency room. I don't want to bore you with details, but the Dyson ball cleaner is a dangerously misleading product name. Science teacher when he sees a religion teacher. When your friend asks how dinner with your grandpa went. It went a little racist. When your friend asks how dinner with your grandpa went. It went a little racist. The first 1 to 2 seasons of a show. Any season after that. When I'm in a stupid idea competition and my opponent is the outcome team. Me and the boys when our school bus overtakes another school bus. Me after realizing that Spooktober is nearly over and I still haven't seen more than 2 Spooktober memes other than my own. Teacher saying the test will be easy. The test. Adults on board, we want to live too. Do we though? Me listening to him talk about the things he's passionate about even though it makes absolutely zero sense to me. When you're arguing with the other nerd and the teacher says you're right. Small, medium, mega, mind size. Oh sure, everybody says they want to keep Christmas traditional. But when I dress like the Krampus and put their brats in a sack and beat them with reeds, suddenly I've gone too far. Perfect gaming chair. Pizza bagel feeder. Safety straps. Soft seat. Microwave. Imagine dragons when a real 200-pound male Komodo dragon walks in. The hitman I hired to kill me after telling him I'll pay when the job is done. The day I was hired. Every day since. Me remembering the day I gave password because I was in love. Moms at level 9718. Candy Crush developers. We are done when I say we are done. When you've been shapper shifting all night and you're too tired to change back. When it's 3 AM and you're drunk on the floor trying to explain to your dog how much you love them. Laxative. Taco Bell. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. If a computer overheats, it freezes. What the hell? When you convince yourself to finally go out, then realize it was a mistake and you'd rather be home. I noticed you deleted all your posts with your boyfriend. Is everything alright? When you start getting comfortable around someone and you show your true self. Damn, this is weird. Me checking the mirror after doing 10 sit-ups. Where are they? I somehow gained the ability to see people's body count. I wonder if Ren had a partner before me. Gotta check it out. Hey Ann. All of us multiple times.